Good morning. Today's video is based on the four crypto companies that got bankrupt in 2022. And it's like, in the winter season, in the last like 4 to 5 months of the 2022, where four companies went bankrupt completely, like they filed for bankruptcy and couldn't provide the reserves for their holders and were out of the money, and these NFTs were rugged, crypto tokens crashed, big brands were left out of the menace, and this the 2022 has been a really wild ride for the crypto holders and NFT holders. There are usually many projects in NFTs that are called rugged. Some are called slow rugged, some are called properly rugged. So properly rugged is when the team left Discord and they leave their old social presence. But the crypto rug is when they do not have the proper documentations and the finance related to their coin. So the first company that went bankrupt is Three Arrow Capital, as you can see on the screen right now. So I'm gonna give a brief reading so I can explain you more. So Three Arrow Capital is also known as 3AC, was one of the biggest cryptocurrency hedge funds. So this was a hedge fund company who used to give hedge, and people, it was it used to borrow money from investors and put it into promising crypto projects. For example, I took 1 billion from you and put it in BTC. So they had been in the business for about a decade, and yeah, they managed to about like $10 billion in crypto assets. But things didn't went their way, and they crashed, and company did not had any option but to liquidate their assets in other crypto coins. So the company was involved in Luna Classic, Grayscale, Bitcoin, staked Ether, and it invested 200 million in Luna, which was borrowed from 20 institutions. So it was a complete fail, and they failed. So then the other company that got bankrupt in 2022 is Voyager. Voyager was a crypto firm. So you see, all the firms are either hedge funding, or goes bankrupt by hedge funding, or like by giving money to people for interest and all that. So doing the banking thing, which has miserably failed in the crypto world, apart from Ripple XRP, they still have a case going in the market. So they used to generate interest by loaning out crypto assets, and they just lost 200 million Terra USD. So Luna has caused these two to crash. Luna still remains the king of collapsing. So Celsius Network filed for bankruptcy in July after facing customers' account among extreme market conditions. Rumors circulated that company has gone insolvent and company started increase FUD as 1.7 million, when it clearly stated the customer assets were going to remain frozen indefinitely. So they also used the all that FTX thing. And then obviously FTX, I have really explained many videos on this, and how FTX has been a rug, and how it was fried by Sam Bankman Fried. Now BlockFi. When FTX collapsed, several companies were affected. Solana was affected, and many companies were affected. BlockFi was it was getting a loan about 400 million for FTX, which had after FTX collapsed, BlockFi had to file Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. And yeah, it's BlockFi. These companies just roasted their holders, and it has been a really bad vibe and a bad image for crypto holders this year. So we hope in future it's all cool and it's all dusted, so people can invest, which gives them return. Stay connected to Coinmonks